We are going to talk about the next step in your research project. After you have added all of your information into your Google slide and you've located and saved your images to your personal account, you are going to be able to add those images to your Google slide. So I've gone and opened my slideshow. And I'm going to click on the first slide that I have pictures for. So for what lives there, I've written down octopus, whale, and dolphin. We located a picture of an octopus that I want to add to this slide. So what I am going to do is go to the top and hit Insert, and then Image. We're going to click this blue button that says Choose an Image to upload. And then I need to make sure that I've clicked my lunch number. For me, this already came up, but the first time that you choose an image to upload, you will most likely have to click your lunch number in order to get your images to show up. I see the picture of the octopus here, so I'm going to click it and hit open. This will upload and I have my picture. You're going to notice that this is covering most of the slide. We want to see our words. So these squares that show up around the outside of the image will help you adjust your picture. We only want to use the corners because that will lock your aspect ratio. If you use the squares in the top and the bottom, it's going to allow you to squish your photo, but that image is not going to look like the octopus anymore. So I'm going to go back up to the corner, and if I use my corner, it will maintain the picture of the image with just shrinking it. Once you've gotten it to a size that you're happy with, you can drag that picture anywhere you would like. Those lines that show up, the red line across my screen, is helping me line it up with some other places. So this would be like the middle. If you move it around, you can find the red line in the middle there. If I get both lines, that is the exact middle of my slide if that's what I'm happy with. You can also choose to label your image. So if I have an image that I'm not sure people will know what it is, I can go back up to Insert and hit Text Box, and I can draw a square. I do that by clicking my left button on the mouse and then dragging it to make a rectangle, and then I can label this as an octopus. Oh, I need to go back and spell that correctly. There we go. If I want that word to be right in the middle of my picture, I can come up to the top and click this Align button and go to the center, and it will automatically center my words under my picture. All right, so I have my octopus picture added. If you have more than one animal picture, you can go ahead, upload all of them, and then adjust them on the screen so that you're happy with where they're located. The next picture that I saved is where in the world are oceans located. However, we know that I saved a picture of a rainforest. I'm going to go ahead and add that anyways. So I'm going to go back up to Insert, find Image, and click Choose an Image to upload. Again, you'll have to click your lunch number and then find your map. Let's wait for that to upload. Here it is. And again, we're using the corner to click our mouse and then drag to the size where we would like this. This is a little too small, so I'm going to make this bigger. And then I'm going to try to find that middle red line so that I know that it's centered. All right, so I've added my images. Once you are finished with that, you've added your words, you've found your images, and then you've uploaded your images, you can go through and change the background colors or the theme to your slideshow and pick something that will adjust the color on all of your slides. So you can go ahead and play with those to see what you're happy with. All right,